What's up, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today, it's kind of a weird one. I was seeing what Clash Royale cards would be as different Pokemon types. Now, if you've been living under a rock, and you don't know, Pokemon types are types each Pokemon has. They can only have up to 2 types, and some of them have weaknesses and resistances, but I'm not gonna be talking about that. First one is archers. So archers is kind of weird. I don't know what they could be. They're just humans with bows, so I just decided to make them the normal types, because fairy types, I don't think so. Maybe because they're pink hair, but I'm saving fairy type for another one. So you just have to keep watching to see that next one. But yeah, pretty much just people with archers. So next up is more people, just men this time, barbarians. Now, you may be wondering what types are just 5 men that like hitting people with some swords. So I did some research, and there's a lot of forms, but I'm just gonna say that they are normal in fighting, or just fighting, to be honest. They like to fight. They're pretty stupid too. Not saying fighting types are stupid, but like just fighting types, because they're just men they're big buff men. Next up, we have the bomber, which immediately I thought ghost type because, well, it's a skeleton, so it kind of makes sense, ghost. But then I remembered it has a bomb, but explosion is a normal type move, so I don't know how that's gonna go. So maybe just ghost, maybe fire, I don't know. You can put a comment down below to see what you would put. Maybe just ghost, maybe add fire to it. But yeah, just a ghost with a fire bomb, or just a ghost with a bomb. But yeah, next up we have Fire Spirit. Now, I think this one should be pretty obvious. It's pretty much just a ball of fire, and by the way, fire is a type, so I'm just gonna say this ball of fire is a fire type. Next one is a weird one, but it's Royal Giant. I don't really like Royal Giant. Pretty just a big fat idiot. But then I thought, what type can it be? Well, there's also a very big fat Pokemon, and that's Snorlax. So, and what is Snorlax? A normal type. So, what is Royal Giant? A normal type. Because I don't know what else to do. There's a lot of normal types in Clash Royale, I'm starting to realize. But there's also a lot of other types, but we're gonna get to those later. Might make actually a part 2 of this, just because there's a lot of cards. But next up, we have the fan favorite, Larry. Now, this one's hard. I don't know why. I would say it's a skeleton, so just a ghost type, I guess. Not much else. Nothing much to it. Just 3 skeletons that are probably ghost types. Probably the most overpowered ghost types. The whole Pokemon series. That might actually break the game, but whatever. Next up, we have Hog Rider. Now, it's just a dude that ride hogs. So, I don't want to give it normal type again. So, what do hogs, though I thought about, what do hog riders like to do? And they like to fight. So, and fighting is a type, so, fighting type hog riders. I don't care if you disagree with a fighting type hog rider and say it's a normal type because it's a normal man on a normal animal, and that's what normal types are. But he likes to fight. He's a warrior. He's a fighting type. Now for my favorite card in the game, Mini P.E.K.K.A. Now, we are not talking about the new champion version. I don't like that. Kind of quit Clash Royale after that, low key. But we're talking about the cool Mini P.E.K.K.A. here. Now, I was thinking about it, and it was just a robot, a knight, which is just gonna be a steel type. But then I wanted to add a bit more to it because it has a counterpart. And there's multiple counterparts here, so this one's also gonna have one. And I didn't actually know what to do actually. I just based it off the blue it has, so I'm just gonna give it water type. I don't know what it has with water. I couldn't think a food type because it likes pancakes. So yeah. Alright, so next up, one of my favorite cards, if you know why, it's Musketeer. So Musketeer, what could Musketeer be? So I was actually thinking, and actually I don't know what it could be, but I would say that it could be a fairy type. Doesn't look like a steel type or anything else. And I don't want to give it another normal type, so I'm just gonna give it fairy type. Cause no particular reason. So yeah, let's get off the topic. Next one is balloon. Now, I immediately think to make it a flying type, and well, it makes sense. It's a balloon; it flies around. But then I thought about something else, and I wanted to give it something else, but either ghost or dark. But then that reminded me of another Pokemon, Bombardier. Bombardier. I don't know how you pronounce it, but this Pokemon literally drops bombs on people. Remind you of anything? Yeah. So the balloon is now a flying dark type. Yeah. Also very dark because I don't like this card either. Kind of hate it, to be honest. I've lost a lot of matches because of it. But other dark people, is Dark Prince. Now Dark Prince, kind of easy to be honest. Dark is his name, so I guess dark type would make sense. But then it's also covered with armor, so I'm kind of just call it a dark and steel type. Kind of makes sense, to be honest. And in the regular Prince, I'll make it steel type as well to make it even. I don't know what I'm gonna give to him though. But we'll get to that later. Next up, we have Skeleton Giant, and I don't know what to give him. Just snow type. I mean, not snow type. Ghost type. Yeah, it's just a big skeleton with a bomb, which I guess it just the bomber, but bigger. But like, yeah, I guess maybe ice type because of the hat. I don't know. I'm just gonna give it ghost type, and maybe because of the explosion at the end. The explosion is a normal type. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today, guys. Oh no, never mind. Man. Alright, so I guess we have Golem at the end. It's just a big dude with rocks. Yeah, I guess it's just gonna be a rock type. Kind of wanted to do something with his crystals there, but like there isn't much to do. They aren't made of iron, so I'm just gonna make it this pure rock type. Maybe I could make it a ghost type, but like, so I'm just gonna keep the rock type and maybe just a single rock type, not ground type. So yeah, that is it for today, guys. I mixed two different franchises, I guess, together. Make a part 2. But yeah, that is gonna be basically it for today, guys. See you guys another day. Bye.